Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
I'm Shane.
Tom.
We are back with Star Wars, the Clone Wars, Season 4, Episode 3.
Yeah, we're in the middle of that Civil War arc on Mon Cal with the Corn versus the Mon Calamari.
Season 4, the last season that aired, and then they had the gap, and then they did 5 later.
5's the last season. 5, I think, is the last season. And then the acquisition happened, so they just released like 5 or 6 of these completed episodes of Season 6. And it was...
So Season 6 is supposed to be the final season.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then 7 came out. Like after
so 7 is the final season.
Yeah.
Then why would you say yes if I asked if the 6th season was the final season?
Well, I thought you said it was supposed to be, and then the acquisition happened, and then they released 7 10 years later. And that became the final season.
What are you looking at me for?
The Gungans came, they were brave. It showed that they were brave in episode 1. It seemed to be very effective at first, but nevertheless, the young prince, his back is still against the wall. He's alone with Ahsoka. I think the most interesting thing to me, they talk out of their mouths underwater.
The Gungans?
Yeah, well, everything.
Yeah, it wouldn't really be, the sound wouldn't be that good.
It would sound like this.
Yeah.
So there's that complaint, I guess. If it's really...
I was wondering about that earlier with the Gungans, because they live in underwater cities which I guess the Mon Cal do as well. Mm-hmm. There's a bubble.
There's a bubble.
No, there wasn't. When they were in that little chamber, that shark guy was swimming around.
Open, yeah, because he's swimming.
Yeah, so just the Gungans live in the bubbles under the water.
Yeah, I looked it up. See, at least the Corrin and the Mon Calamari, they're just one of many species that have been established years ago that I know about that can breathe both atmospheres.
Okay, what about the Gungan?
I don't know. I imagine they can. I don't know.
Because they don't look like they'd be equipped the same way or anything biologically.
Those are my thoughts as well. I mean, the
Corn have the little breathing tubes coming out of their necks right here.
Yeah.
And you don't really see when the Mon Cals are breathing. I guess just when Akbar is breathing on the fucking bridge on Episode 6, he just kind of snorting through his shit.
Yeah, and Kit Fisto, he
looked like he had gills on the side of his head.
He does, but he seems to do really well on land. He's just one of many species that can do both. He looks like he's aquatic. Like he might have a preference for it. I don't know. You figured if you were both, you would need humidity. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's Star Wars. It's one of those things. I guess only the Hutts have really established that like they need humidity, and even then
they have mucus probably.
Even then on Tatooine, it's like the driest fucking planet.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah. Anyways, we're in part 3 of the arc. If you want to see the next 2 episodes, you can, but just go into our Patreon.
Well, the Hutts aren't from Tatooine, though.
Yeah, they're not. But why would he's like, I'm going to rule this fucking jewel?
It's probably because a lot of crime was based there.
Yeah, I guess it just but like I said, when you watch the old movies, it doesn't look like he is accommodated with like humidifiers or.
Well, it's probably because someone came up with that shit later.
Yeah.
And then they fucked all that up.
You're probably right.
So this is a really good idea. He's a slug, so he should have some.
We're gonna jump into part 3. We'll do it right now. Yeah.
I'm just getting this habit of just looking at Zach automatically.
Yeah, you're right. They probably thought, man, Jar Jar fucked this up. We should have listened to his ass.
2 Jedi Knights and a fumbling amphibian. I would have thought the prince would be easier to capture than the 4 of you.
It must be part of our plan.
I had the exact same thought.
Don't touch me.
Let go of her.
Rack 'em up!
Rack 'em up, rack 'em up, rack 'em up.
Very eager droid.
Yes, I don't like this.
Oh, Tamsin! Leave them alone.
Do not worry, Jedi.
I like that name. It's such a non-Star Wars
Go
name.
around.
Tamsin.
He is very dangerous.
That sounds like Samurai Jack.
Where is Prince Lee Chong?
Fuck up his suit.
Yeah. The electricity never does good for those things, does it?
A little underwater torture.
I'd be so nervous being underwater.
The electricity could shock everybody.
Yeah.
You can't hide forever.
The Gungan army was the last of the Republic's
For the Jedi.
reinforcements.
That's sort of that scene where that Either being electrocuted and show the Corrin guy
Yeah.
turning away, like Vader did.
Yeah.
Once that Karkadon got inside Noserai's head, the alliance between the Moncala and Corrin fell apart. I know what I must do. The Moncala and Corrin people must be reunited.
I have interrogated the Jedi, my lord, but they will not give up the whereabouts of the prince. The Jedi's resistance to pain is impressive.
Press the interrogation, Tamsin. We cannot allow the prince to survive. The royal bloodline must be broken.
Count Dooku, is this necessary? We owe you everything.
Do not soon forget it. Tamsin, have your soldiers arrived?
Soldiers?
Yes, Count. We now have the city under our control.
Yeah.
Good.
You only need like 5 of those things to take over a fucking city like this.
You can imagine every one of these beings on land are in pretty good shape because all they do all the fucking time on their planet is swim.
Yeah, you figure. Yeah. I'm not a good swimmer, I'll tell you that. We had to do swimming conditioning and track. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, man, they made me swim with the girls. And I couldn't do that, so they made me just run laps around the YMCA. That was so bad. I don't know, Coach Mears, I don't know how someone in such good shape is terrible at swimming.
As your future king, I have not lost hope. The time is coming when you will be free again. I will not fail you.
Prince, you can't leave us here.
Have courage. The next time I appear to you, I will appear as your king.
Jesus.
Yeah. Now be quiet. Wait. Yeah.
And in my position, I cannot afford to take chances.
Oh.
Time is of the essence now. Tell me what I want to know.
That's fucking terrible.
It is.
Riff Tamsin murdered my father. Of that, I am sure.
The Corrin are being used. I've seen it happen before. Count Dooku has deceived them.
Riff Tamsin murdered my father.
This corner bad news, though, anyways, you know?
No, stay your blade, my friend. I am Lee Char, leader of the Moncala people, and I demand to speak to your superiors.
It's like it's a very chivalrous society, like stay your blade and stuff like that.
By all means, bring him to me. I shall meet you in the throne room. I want that little one to see me in my rightful place as ruler of this world.
Ruler? That was not our arrangement with Count Dooku.
No, it wasn't your arrangement. It was mine.
Wait, the prisoner, you have to save her.
No, I don't.
Tamsin!
Fucking like Lando, man.
Use the Force to push the water away from her helmet.
This is like some common sense stuff I think about all the time for all these things, and they don't do it very often, you know?
Jar Jar!
Padme! I'm sorry, I couldn't...
I'm here. Jar Jar sealed my helmet with his...
Yes, sir. It's a Gungan waterproofing. It's a why we swim so good.
I love how he automatically just dismissed Jar Jar. Everybody's like, now's not the
Like
time.
us.
Yeah, now's not the time, damn it!
You were more difficult to capture than I anticipated, Prince. You have my respect as hunter to his prey.
I do not seek, nor do I want your respect. I have come to demand the freedom of my people.
Your people. You are mistaken, Prince. They are my people. They, like you, are nothing more than slaves.
Your rule is not recognized here, Tamsin. My people are all those who live in these seas, whether they be Moncala or Corrin.
Surely, you have not come here seeking the aid of Noserai. Do you really think he would trade his position to join you?
It's like Palpatine Vader.
Already slaves.
Well, no Sarai, would you like to join this pitiful little fish and his dead father? There, you see, we are of the same mind, Prince. That is why I have scheduled your public execution. Take him away!
No, Sarai! There's still time! Unite and we will defend our home!
Out of the little mini villains they've had throughout the series, he's probably been the most serious.
Yeah.
And intimidating.
Yeah.
The rest of them, he's like fat or jokes.
For crimes against the separatist state, I command the execution of former Prince Lecha.
Captain, No Sarai and the Quarren are with you.
Kill him!
Crazy way to execute someone, though, isn't it? What the hell?
Fight, Quarren! Fight for Prince Lecha!
That's not how I'd want to go.
Fuck no. Shoot the man.
I'm glad to see some sharks finally dying.
Yeah.
I hate those things.
Send in more droids!
Roger, roger.
Jesus.
I mean, the super bad droids are definitely hardcore, but those are pretty hardcore. I think
the Star Wars theme in that.
Yeah, when I think of like these epic wars during the Clone Wars, this is one of the more epic ones.
Yeah, it is.
That's terrible. It's funny.
Oh, yeah, they're just droids.
I know, but like if I was in there, you know.
Yeah, if you were in there, fuck that.
I feel like underwater would be harder to evade and dodge.
Maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all aquatic, so.
You have to imagine how fast fish and move.
Yeah. I was watching this sea turtle evade the shark, and this fucking thing was fast and was always keeping like its shell to him, the flat part. It was doing it. It was like it was fucking great. I was like, holy shit.
Outsmarting him instead of outpacing him.
Yeah. Even then, it was
This
fast.
asshole.
Your rule was at an end before it started, Tamsin.
I killed your father without pity or mercy.
Then I'll return the favor.
Like Jaws. Just like Jaws.
I need to see
He's
it.
gonna shoot the thing. It's gonna blow up.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Oh, it showed
Just
us.
like Jaws.
Yeah.
Is that John? Okay, that's crazy. Yeah.
Your father would be so proud.
I know.
Okay. It's a clown.
Yeah.
He's the guy out of Zelda.
It was disgusting for a second.
Light of your ancestors give you strength. I pledge our loyalty to you.
And as your king, I pledge my loyalty to all people of Mon Cala.
I present King Lecha.
Who was that guy during this fucking takeover?
Hold on, everyone.